What's going on, Kingdom 551? Lord Tornaga. I'm coming at you with a little bit of help, I hope, and some information. We talked to my brother Luca, and he was like, maybe make a vid to kind of like show people where we want to go with getting our kingdom to more C40s, because we have a lot of C35s and up in this kingdom. So as a matter of fact, if we were to go take a quick peek right now, and we went to castle levels, right? Right now, we're pretty low on C40. We only have right now 12. But C35 to C39, we have, let's see, it starts at 13, and we got all the way down to I think it's in the 60s. So 54. So basically 54 minus what? 12. So we got 42 C35s and higher. And out of those, who would we consider close to 40? I'd say anyone that's, say, 37. So we got a few. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 C37s and above, and we have, those are pretty close. So this video is for everybody, of course, that C35, but if we understand, if you're C35, it's a long road to 40. And let's talk about our best way to get there. What are some strategies we want to employ? So if you think about it, our kingdom strategy right now is we're aggressive, right? We come out in a KVK, and unless we're facing an elite kingdom or another monster player like Luca, we're gonna go for a kingdom, because it's our best way of defending ourselves. Our best defense is to be offensive, right? I mean, it's better for us to spend 8 hours attacking and rather than defending our palace. So I mean, that's how we roll, and it's been pretty successful, and that's due to Luca's stats. I mean, we're going to be honest, right? But we're being held back by our lack of T12s. So what we really need in Kingdom 5, our Kingdom 551 right now, is we need C40s, right? So we can get T12s. We're not so focused on having you get stats as much, right? I mean, of course, we would love to have everyone have as high stats as they can. But I can tell you, it's much cheaper to get C40 than it is to buy a lot of stats. You can get, you can spend, $300 or $400 and rush to C40, right? $300 or $400 won't buy you that many stats. So just something to think about, right? So that's one recommendation I would make. 35s, you want to rush to 40, spend a few $100 on badges, you'll be there in no time. I understand that for a lot of people that's not an option. So what's our route, how to get there? Because what do we need? Well, we need T12s, and to be specific, we need T12 cav. So you're going to need your stable to C40 as soon as you can, and we need T12 infantry. So you're going to need your infantry. So the mistake I think some players are making is, the only building of these three they make you upgrade to get to C40 is infantry. They want that at C38. So no matter what, everyone will be C38 on their barracks when they get to C40. But they don't make you do, once you hit 35, you don't ever have to update the stables, and you don't ever have to update distance or shooting range. And I'm going to tell you now, that's a mistake. I'm going to tell you now, so to upgrade every level from 35 to 40, it's a total of 10,000 badges, okay? A little bit less, I think 9,600 technically. But, 10,000 badges. And badges aren't cheap, but you can also get a lot of them free. So the first thing I want to make sure all alliances are doing, okay? Alliances, when you go and pick your weekly alliance chest, what are you gonna have your members do? You need to be picking aristocrat badges for the alliance chest every week. And it's not a lot, but what it is it's 72 a week, so that's 100. I'm sorry, 140 times 2, 288 a month, right? That are just free. And I want you to think of it this way. It's like if we had been all our alliances have been doing this since last June, okay? Just in free badges, already, everyone would have gotten a couple thousand extra just free. So it's a mistake if your alliance is not doing this. If you're doing glory banners, I will tell you that is the worst one. Don't do glory banners. Do badges. Glory banners are cheap. You get 9,000 a month if you buy them every day in the mines. There's no reason to do glory banners for alliance chests. So get your alliance chest to aristocrat badges now. Then, of course, do not neglect your daily purchasing, right? So every day you can go into the mine and buy 12 aristocrat badges. You buy 6 from this one, 6 from that one. You get plenty of mining loot to afford that every day. All right. And, just do the math. That's 320 badges a month, right? So now and these are free. So now between the mine store and between the chest, the alliance chest, you're looking at every month you can rack up a free 600 badges. So you can say, well, that's going to take forever at 10,000. Well, there's a few places to get them also. I would suggest everyone invest the $15 for this. It's a good investment. You're getting well over $100 of materials in here or more. I mean, like right here, these 15 Marquise badges, those badges cost $2 each in the store, so there's $30. And this used to give before this used to get about 180 aristocrat badges from this. It's down to 60 now, but it's 60. So take it, right? And then from little miscellaneous events and things, you can probably get another 100 to 200 more. So without buying a badge, you can get about 1,000 a month. Okay? So, and that's without buying them. And if you keep saving them, then, you'll get to that 10,000 soon enough. So when are you ready to upgrade? When are you really ready to go to C40? So I'm going to say you're going to need these requirements to make it a smooth transition. So you're going to need 1,600 badges. So to go to C40, not 1,000. And you're saying, but no, this only says 1,000, right? It does. It says I need 1,000, right? However, what good is it to go to C40 and then to have 0 badges, right? And not be able to upgrade my calves or my infantry. So what good is it? What's the rush? So I get there, big deal. Take your time. Make sure you have everything in line before you do it. So the first thing I'm going to suggest is don't even think about making this jump until this building is at 39, your calves, and this building is at 39. I would suggest you get distance to 39, but that's not as important as these two, because right now when we go to KVK, that's our march. We need calves and we need infantry, so that's got to be first. So the first thing is make sure you have 1,600 badges to jump. The second thing is make sure you've been saving up for speed ups, because listen, you're going to need to build You know, about 600 to 800,000 troops, quick. How many speed ups does that typically take? Probably 8,000, maybe 12,000, somewhere in that range. And it's not hard to save up that many. I mean, it seems like it is, but you get so many a day in the ship store. What's this one called? Expedition. I mean, you get so many speed ups every day in here. I think it's like over 300, over 300 a day speed ups. That do the math. Save them up for a month. At 300 a day, about 9,000 or so. That should be, so just, don't waste them, save them, save them. And again, I'm trying to show you, this is for the players that are free, going the free route. So get that. So let's second on my checklist. So first on my checklist is make sure I've got my buildings leveled up. 39 here, 39 here. Make sure I got my 1,600 badges. So why am I not leveling up? I only have 381. I needed about 1,300 more. So when I get 1,300 more, I'm ready to go to 40. And then your final, make sure you have, make sure you have your speed ups. So like right now, I can go check on my speed ups. I have 2,500 troop training, 453 hours. So that equates to 1,200 60-minute speed ups. So that's what, 25 plus 12. So that's 37. Then I have 15. So that's 47. So I have 5,200. So I probably need to double those. I need to get that up to about 10,000. Once I get about 10, 12,000, then I'm ready to make the jump. And I think it'll work at the same pace. I think by the time I get another 1,000 badges, I will have another 5,000 speed ups, and then it's ready. Because I want you to think about the logic of this. A lot of people rush. They go, low, I can't wait to be C40. And they get to C40 and they have their buildings are all low, C35s. Like, this building, it's 300 each level, right? So if you got your cab building, their stables at 35, big fucking deal that you're at 40. So what? You can't make any calves? So what? What are you going to make? Infantry? Well, we only need 20% infantry. This will be at C38 because they forced that as the upgrade, but even then you'll still need 600 more badges if you haven't up leveled it to 39. So, think logically. Don't rush to C40 unless you're a spender. If I'm doing this castle free now. I used to spend money on this castle as my farm, but about 8 weeks ago I said nope. I'm putting all my money into my main castle so I can get over 7K troop stats and, around 12,000 bottom stats. And I couldn't split my money between the two castles. So I've been going at this for free, literally for the last 2 months and grinding it up. And I wouldn't say literally free. Obviously I spend $15 on this, and whenever I throw some occasional money at this castle, I go right here. Let's go right here. If I'm going to throw any money, I'm going to say, the hell happened to I must be going blind. Oh, this doesn't have the badges. I'll throw $20 now for some aristocrat badges. For $20 you get 260. So maybe once every couple weeks I'll buy 260 to help along everything. So like probably on this, once I get to about 1,100 or so, 1,200, I'll probably buy like a couple small packs of badges and then say, boom, let's go. And then how do I build? Next stage is I find my March cap with a boost. So I hit the wolf already. So I can go show you that. So if I go down, so my March cap right now with a boost on is 650 for the baby account. So, it's going to go up a little bit when I go to 40. So let's say 670. So that means I need to build just 700,000 troops. I need to build 700,000 troops. And I need to build the first 700,000, 80% of them need to be cav. 20% need to be infantry, because that's the march I need to send to the palace. So that's what we need to do to support our kingdom. So guys, I want you to see when we got some plans. If we can get our C40s down to the, let's say, about 35 people, C40s, if that C40 list goes all the way down to 35, and they have their one march at least of calves and infantry to start helping out, sending for rallies, sending for mega rallies to the palace, mega rally or mega garrison the towers, we're going to be like winning these KVKs is going to be a lot easier. And it's going to be a lot less bloodshed, a lot simpler, and leave the stats to Luca and some of the main players. Hey, unless you're a spender, we need spenders. If you want to be a spender, that's the good thing about having Luca. You don't have to be Luca. You just got to be like I always tell Luca, I want to try to be within, I want to be 70% of what his stats are, right? So I am never going to get his stats, right? So, I mean, he's got 9,000 troop stats, right? So I'm trying to get to 7,000. So I'm with higher than 30%, right? I'm in the 20s. He's got 15,000 bottom stats. I mean, I'm never going to have 15,000 bottom stats until everyone else has 20, right? When the big guys get to 18, then I will. But you know what I'm saying, right? And I'll never have them. I'm never going to be that castle. I don't have that kind of money. So, but I do have enough to get to just below. So if we could get a couple more players doing that, getting to 6K, 11K stats, or even better, 7K, 12K, which is what I'm working on now. I'm getting closer. Then, then it makes Luca's job even easier, and it makes our job even easier. Maybe we can even take 2 kingdoms when we feel like it. So, let's get with this Kingdom 551. Let's roll out some 40s, right? And I know now a lot of people play the game for fun. They don't put a lot of money in it. So then fine, let's just get your T12s and get there for free, but let's get there as quick as you can. Let's get there as quick as you can. And, we'll see what happens. Let's see how well our kingdom keeps growing. Because right now, our kingdom's we're a young kingdom, but we're pretty legit. There's a lot of kingdoms looking at us right now. You can bet that. A lot of the Moto kingdoms, they know who we are, mostly because we got Luca, but they're noticing, oh yeah, they're like, these motherfuckers be winning some KVKs. So, they got some fighters in there. So they know that we're something that as we grow to be contended with. So let's keep growing. Let's get better. All right, y'all. So that's all I got. Thanks for listening. Tornaga out.